Yo, what's up, guys? It's Spartan here. I know I haven't uploaded in like 2 weeks, but I was in Cancun and I'm going back to start my sales job again soon, so been kind of busy. Um, but I have played a little bit of Deadlock lately. I played a few games last night, and this is gonna be a new updated tier list from the one I made previously. I'll probably make a guide video on like Yamato or Sinclair next. I want to upload some more, you know, this weekend. Um, but yeah, let's get started into it. So, Abrams first up. Um, I don't know. He feels all right. I think Billy's just a better version of Abrams, but I think he could be a solid A tier for most ranks. Definitely A tier. And keep in mind, this tier list is like for every rank. You know, it's not just Eternus. This is whatever rank you're in. Apollo is not very good. They nerfed his repulse thing, his like little deflect thing. And don't get me wrong, he still has a really strong lane, but I think he's kind of bottom of the barrel right now, just because he's so killable. Bebop. Bebop's alright. I've seen a lot of people trying to play bomb Bebop, which is cool. I think this hero just has such good pick potential though, like especially in lower ranks. If you hit a crazy hook or something, you just kind of win the fight off of it. So I'm gonna go B. I know people will probably try to put him lower, but I think Bebop's pretty good, Billy. I don't know. I think Billy's pretty broken. I don't know if I want to put him in S or A. Just because he can kind of take over a lobby. I think in lower ranks too, he's like pretty much unkillable. So we'll put him in A for now. Maybe he'll get bumped up to S. The HP buffs that he got, he's just kind of unkillable, especially if you buy the right items. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's a good frontliner. Calico, she's not the best, but she's not as bad as people say she is. A lot of people say she's fucking the worst hero in the game, and she's just not. Like she's decently good. She has a decent lane. I think she's better than Apollo for sure. We'll put her in C tier. Honestly, I think she could even maybe be B, but probably C for now. High C. Celeste. It's a good carry hero. The thing is it's a very movement based hero though, and she's not the easiest to play. I think in higher ranks she could be more towards A, just because of the movement. But in lower ranks she's probably going to be average B tier. Doorman. Some people would put Doorman in S tier. I think he's really annoying to play against. In all ranks, like the ult takes no skill, if I'm being honest. We'll put him in A tier. Yeah. The only reason I don't want to put him in S tier is because I don't think he can really take over a lobby, Like if your team's getting shit on, you can't really hard carry on Doorman. Drifter. I don't know. I want to say either D or C. His gun, if you get stacks though, if you get fed on Drifter, especially in lower ranks, it's very easy to snowball and win. So we'll put him in C tier. Yeah, I think Drifter's good in low ranks. You just go gun and shoot him. Dynamo. I've always thought this hero was insane. I think he has the best ult in the game, especially if you buy a refresher. You can just win. It doesn't matter if they have mid boss or whatever. You can literally just win the whole game off refresher, double dynamo ult. We're gonna put him in A though. He kind of got nerfed a little bit. Graves is pretty good. I don't think she's S tier. Some people maybe in lower ranks she might be A tier, just because the thing is in lower ranks people aren't going to shoot the minions and clear the waves as often. So you can get a lot of like tower pressure and walker pressure early on with Graves ult. And she's just annoying to play against, dude. Like, you see the little wall she puts down. It's like, yeah, not a fun hero to play against. I I think we'll put her at bottom of A, maybe high B. Yeah, that's good. GT's really good. I think in lower ranks he might be a little bit harder for people just because of how squishy he is. You get punished a lot easier. But it's pretty easy to live, you know, if you just get your stamina on your 2, and, you know, you can pretty much play gun or spirit or, you know, a hybrid of both. This hero's really strong. Looks like we gotta add. But yeah, we're gonna put GT in A. He's a good hero. Hayes. Hayes is a good hero. People don't think she's that strong, but I think especially, you know, mid-range ranks, even up to Eternus, you can there's people that one-trick Hayes and can pretty much hard carry every game. She's B tier. Her ult's pretty good, you know. I know a lot of people just rush that and just look to roam and get picks. Yeah, Hayes is a good hero. Holiday, she's probably the only reason I think she's like not too bad is because it's very, very easy to live. Like, unless you're like really bad, you know, the movement you can get from the bounce pads is like very, very easy to live with and, you know, not die and feed. But I do think she's like C tier, bottom of C, maybe even D, just because she does literally no damage, dude. Like, I swear to God, she does like no damage. Like, in lane, you'll feel, even if you hit all your barrels, which are like kind of hard to hit, it's a skill shot. If you go barrel build, it just feels very difficult, and you have to, it's very mechanical. Gun, I think, is a little bit better for people that are like, you know, lower rank, just trying to climb. But yeah, I honestly, I want to put her in D. I don't know. There are so many, like, you can get a nice lasso and kind of clutch a team fight with it, though. We'll go C, bottom of C. Infernus. This hero's good, bro. Like, the gun, they made his bullets bigger, so it's easier to catch people on fire. I think dash build on this hero is really strong. Obviously, it doesn't kill walkers or towers as fast as it used to, which is why it's not like, you know, S or A, but I think Infernus is a solid B tier. Maybe A tier, maybe. I think if, you know, especially in lower ranks, like below Archon, he could definitely be A tier, just because you can live easy on him, you know? And I think that's something that people struggle with, is overextending. And with Infernus, you can just go dash build and dash out, so yeah, we'll go A tier for anything below Archon and B tier for anything above, because that's when people start like buying silences and kind of gets annoying. Ivy, this hero is just stupid, man. Gun Ivy, super annoying to play against. The Stone Form, Echo Shard Ivy, super annoying to play against. Her ult can literally take someone across the map in a couple seconds. This hero is not fun to play against. She's also really strong. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, I think this hero is really strong. We'll go. Do we want to go A or B? Yeah, we'll go A. Kelvin, he kind of hasn't been as strong as he used to be. With the old urn, it was super broken when everyone had to, you know, try to melee it and fight. But with the King of the Hill style, it's not really as you know, as useful. We'll go B tier with Kelvin. He's still a good support though. You know, you get the grenades and everything. His ult's really good. He's a good hero. Just not that good, you know. Geist. This hero's just kind of like been the same always. It's boring. But again, we're not judging how fun it is or whatever. We're judging based on how good it is. So I guess we could put Geist in either A or B. Definitely not S. Definitely not S. Um, I'll put Geist in B, dude. That's a hot take. I actually no, because her life drain, like her 2, takes no skill, bro. You just press it on someone and boom, you win the trade. Like, it's pretty broken. Yeah, Geist is a good hero. Yeah, Lash. He's still good. People like said he fell off a little bit because of the gun changes or whatever, but I think Lash is still pretty good. I don't think he's like insane though. We'll put Lash in B tier. Some people might get pissed about that and want to put him in A, but I just don't think Lash is like that. I don't know. I don't think he's that good. McGinnis. This hero is really strong. You can build gun, you can go old build, you could do a hybrid of both. They're all strong. Her lane is pretty much impossible to win against. I think she could be S tier, I really do, but we'll put her in A. She's also very simple. You just put your turrets down, you wall people, shoot them, you know. We'll put McGinnis in A tier, right there. Mina. This hero fell off, dude. I don't know what happened. This hero really, she fell off really hard in every rank. She used to be pretty much unkillable. Now she's just not that good anymore. She still has crazy burst damage, but I don't think she's anywhere where she used to be. We're gonna put her in C tier. Yeah, it's a big hot take. Mirage. He got nerfed really hard with the inhibitor and the stacking of debuffs or whatever. He's still good though. His teleport ability to split lanes, split push, and pretty much be at every fight is really good to have, you know. His scarabs are really good. The Dust Devil build is super annoying to play against. He's kind of hard to kill with that. But I think he's B tier. I don't think he's better than Infernus. Mo. Mo's a decent tank, you know, decent frontliner. 10 to 15 to 20 minutes, you know, he's pretty strong, especially with ganking and roaming and looking for picks with his ult. But once it gets to late game, he's kind of useless, you know, really all he's useful for is grabbing someone. But we're still going to put him in B. I think he's still B tier. Paige, this hero just feels kind of useless, you know, there's other heroes that can do what she does but better, in terms of supporting your team and, you know, buying knockdowns, stuns, silences for the other team. I just don't think Paige is that strong because she's very killable. She's kind of hard to live on. Yeah, and especially in team fights, she just doesn't really do a whole lot. Sometimes she can, but I don't think she's particularly strong at all. Paradox. Paradox is a pretty good roaming hero as well. You know, a good pick hero. I know some people go gun, some people go bomb build, some people do a hybrid of both. She's a strong hero though. I mean, I don't think she's bad. I don't think she's the easiest for people that are just starting, you know. She takes a little bit to pick up, you know, mechanically, but she's a solid B tier. Pocket, this hero is really strong right now because of his ult. I think this hero's probably our first S tier for sure. His lane's not bad either. He has crazy burst damage. I will say though, he's not the easiest hero to play. He definitely takes a lot of skill in terms of mechanics, knowing how to cycle your cooldowns, and yeah, he's not the easiest. But if you can pick him up and, you know, learn him, he's really, really, really strong right now. Rim. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck on Rim. I feel like Rim is just a better version of Paige, you know? He has a better ult. He has more objective, like, what is it? Like objective presence, you know? He can contest the centers on the enemy team. He heals way more than Paige does. He buffs the minions in the wave, which is really annoying. Yeah, Rem's one of the better supports. We'll put him in A tier right now. I think he's strong. Yeah, I'll put him in A tier. 7. Even in high rank, 7's still strong. The only thing is he is very killable early on. Like, you have to get rich pretty quick, and you have to not die. So you have to be pretty good at positioning on him, because he gets punished really easily. However, late game, he's really strong. His ult build is, like, especially, you know, below Phantom, it's pretty easy to just buy Unstoppable and pop ult and kill everything, you know? We'll put 7 and 8 tier. Shiv. This hero's always been strong. Literally since I started playing the game, all he's gotten is nerfs, and he still remains to be one of the strongest heroes. Yeah, you can carry on this hero in any rank. He has a really high skill ceiling for movement. I think this hero is really strong. He's going to go in A tier. Silver is also going to be a S tier. This hero is really strong. She has a great lane. Her wolf form is crazy. You can pretty much 1v2 people with wolf form. She's really hard to die on. You know, she's very tanky. I think the biggest thing is just, you know, knowing your uptime with ult, and being able to use it at the right time. But yeah, this hero is really strong. Another thing also is she doesn't need to have a lot of souls to, like, be a carry, like to do a lot, you know? Like other heroes like 7 or Venator or like any other the carry heroes. Silver's not a carry hero, but they have to be insanely rich, whereas Silver gets insane value being, you know, same souls. So does Pocket. Pocket's ult is just crazy. Sinclair, I'm gonna be honest, Sinclair literally can be S tier or D tier depending on, like, who you are, you know what I mean? Like, this hero's skill ceiling is so high, but he is by far the hardest hero in the game, like, without a doubt. I might make a guide on him because I'm pretty decent at him, and for me he's gonna go in B tier just because for most people he's probably not gonna be, like, you know, that crazy. Some people would even put him in C tier, but I just think like, even if you go the most simple build, like if you go Echo Shard Bunny, you know, double bunny, that alone is, like, you know, really strong. You can even go gun on him too, and he's yeah, Sinclair's a good hero. Venator, without a doubt, Venator's the strongest carry right now. He just, yeah, he kind of like came out of nowhere. The new patch like really benefits him a lot. Venator's really strong. He's tanky as hell. He can't really get dove as easily as like 7, or, you know, Wraith. Venator's really strong. He also can farm camps really quickly. Like the tier 3s, you can literally farm the tier 3 camps like pretty much as soon as they spawn. Like fast too. Victor's good. He's not bad, but I don't know. He's in a weird spot right now. I think we could put him like A tier or top of B tier. We'll put him in A tier. I think Spirit Victor's like, honestly really good. It's low-key strong. Vindicta, I don't know, dude. Vindicta's really strong up to like once you first get your snipe, up to like 15 minutes, and then she just kind of sucks. You know, even if you get like a decent amount of stacks, she's just kind of hard to do a lot on. She also gets dove really, really easily. And you know, people can buy knockdown. Yeah, this hero, even in lower ranks, I feel like she's just kind of mid because you can die so easily. Yeah, we'll put Ven in C tier. We'll put her at top C tier if I can. Yeah. Viscous. Viscous isn't too bad. I don't think he's strong though. Some people like say he's the most like broken support. I really don't think so. I think he's a solid B tier. He can't really like change a game that much, and his splatter is really all that he's, you know, gonna be able to do. You know, he's splatter, cube, punch. He's a good hero. I actually one-tricked Viscous like to Eternus. That was like the first hero I really learned. He's really fun. I'll tell you that, but I'm gonna be honest, the splatter build right now is probably the most boring version of Viscous. But if you go like ball build and get really good with that, like Goober's insane at the ball build, but he doesn't really play it anymore. We'll put Viscous at the bottom of B. Viper. This hero's really strong. I think Viper is one of the best carries in the game, to be honest. I just think a lot of people don't really know how to play him. But yeah, he's really short, or she's really strong. It looks like a guy lizard, you know? Like it doesn't look like a girl. But yeah, she's really strong. I think she's probably A tier. She can pretty much like if you're side laning, split pushing or whatever, she can pretty much 1v1 any hero in the game. Depending, you know, on a few things. Like if you're 1v1ing Infernus and you don't have Dispel, you know, that can get tricky, but for the most part, she can literally 1v1 any hero in the game if you're mechanically, you know, there. Yeah, she's really good. Her power spike's really strong too. Once you get Merc Mag at like 20 minutes, she becomes insane. She can break walkers really easily. The only thing I will say, and the only reason she's not S tier, is she is very killable. Especially if you don't have Unstoppable and you get like silenced or stunned or, you know, something like that. She gets, you know, she gets killed pretty easily. But she kills people pretty easily. We're going to put her in A. Yeah. And honestly, dude, I think you could one-trick this hero up to Eternus. I really do. Obviously, you can one-trick any hero up to Eternus, but I think Viper would be one of the easier ones. And Infernus. Any of the carry heroes, really. Warden's still solid. This hero's literally, if you just started playing the game and you're like, you know, don't really know what you're doing, play Warden, dude. It's the most chill hero. If you've played a FPS before, you just shoot shit. Like, this hero's really chill. He's tanky, you know, he has decent lane. All you really do is shoot him. You farm pretty good. Warden's the most chill hero in the game. He's also the most simple, in my opinion. We'll put him in A. Wraith can be a menace late game. Like, Wraith can really get out of hands late game. But she's one of the only Mouse 1 carries that can get, like, hard stomped. You know what I mean? Like, she can get demolished if she gets, like, jumped on. And, yeah. Like, if you slowing hex her, she's pretty much dead. We'll put her in B tier. She's strong though, for sure. Yamato. So Yamato's like probably the hero I play the most right now. I don't think she's bad. I don't think she's as crazy as people thought at the start of the patch, but I think people are just building her wrong, dude. Like, I really don't think Torment Pulse is valid on this hero. Like, I don't know why people are buying that. I think Torment Pulse on every hero just kind of sucks, dude. I'll probably make a Yamato build because I feel like no one on the top builds is building her correctly, so it kind of like, you know, makes people think she's maybe not as good. But we'll go with B tier for now. She could be A though. Honestly, yeah, we'll put her in A. Yeah, yeah. Another thing too is you have to buy a dispel in this hero, like 100%. Because if you get silenced and you can't use your ult, you can insta die. Yeah, let's look over everything, see if anything stands out. I know we do have a lot in A tier, not that many in S. I think Holiday could go to D tier. This hero just, I mean, like when I played her, and I played on a Smurf account, and it just felt so weak. Like, I don't know, the amount that you have to do, the risk to reward is like insane. Like, to be able to hit every barrel, which is a skill shot, you know, it's not the easiest to hit like every single one. If you go the spirit build, is kind of hard. There is a lot of tech you have to learn to even get like similar value to, you know, one of these heroes. Same with Viscous. Honestly, for the average player, I think she's D tier. Yeah. I think Vindictus still can be C tier. If you're coming from like another FPS or you're somewhat new to the game, she's pretty easy to start learning. You kind of just shoot shit, you know. Calico, I'm tempted to put in B, but she's just not quite there. Drifter is good in lower ranks. And higher ranks, Drifter's definitely D tier. Like anything above Phantom, I think Drifter's probably D tier, or Ascendant probably D tier. But I think you know, the average player, Drifter's probably a solid C. Mina could maybe be B, but no, we're leaving this. I think this bottom portion looks good. What about the B tier section? Some people would lower Bebop to C, but I just think this hero's hook is so strong, dude. Like, do you know how many games there have been that I've been in where it's like Tide Souls, both patrons are dropped, the enemy Bebop hits a hook on, you know, one of our carries, boom, they win the game off that. Like, that happens a lot, you know? And it's, yeah, this hero's, it's not bad. He just kind of has a rough lane. Lash could be A tier pretty easily. I probably should put Lash in A tier. Yeah, I'm putting Lash in A tier. His ult's good. He has decent lane. Me personally, I would put Sinclair in A, but for most people, it's probably B. Celeste could also be A. Haze, some people would put lower, but I think Haze is fine. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think. I might make a few changes to this, but yeah, so far this is kind of where I'm at with my tier list. And then I'll probably post a Yamato guide or a Sinclair guide tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, one thing I did just notice that I wanted to throw in there and make a quick change. I do think I'm going to put Geist in B tier. Just because I don't think she's there. You know what I mean? Like, I can't put her above Wraith. I think her and Wraith are pretty similar, so yeah, just that small change. Other than that, the tier list is perfect, I think. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Peace.